Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a weekly reading for whenever it hits your feed, as my readings are timeless. I should have introduced myself. My name is Angela and I'm an intuitive tarot reader. And these are going to be weekly messages for all signs. So they will be time-stamped down below. Just flick to your particular sign. Now, before we get into it, and everything will be time-stamped, I will cleanse the space. So, Spirit, cleanse the space. But I want to talk a little bit about a conspiracy. You can jump ahead if you're not really interested. And no, it's not a conspiracy about the last few years or anything like that. What I wanted to talk to you about was mikelynch. Now, mikelynch is an Englishman, and he died on the 19th of August, so last week. Now, it's all been it's a big news story in Europe because he recently was acquitted from a fraud case. He was taken to court in the States, in America. And look, I don't really know that much about the court case or the fraud. Or whether he was right or wrong. And I know fraud can have a lot of serious repercussions. For victims. I'm not saying it's not right, and obviously he was acquitted. But yeah, so he was in a super yacht partying in Italy, where they always seem to have disasters, the poor Italians. I think maybe sometimes their processes are not quite up to the same standard as the rest of the European nations. But anyway, they're in a super yacht, and it was supposedly a super yacht that couldn't sink. Unsinkable. Well, we've always heard those, unsinkable, in relation to the Titanic. But where I'm going with this is, so the boat was, it didn't look like they'd taken any precautions for the storm. There was a storm warning out. All the rest of the smaller vessels came through unscathed. But they hadn't even taken any precautions like battening down the hatches or anything. People were saying that, it was a freak storm, but yet the weather forecasters had predicted it and that sort of thing. Now, and it also has a New Zealand link because the captain of the super yacht was actually a New Zealander. New Zealanders love our boats. We're surrounded by oceans, so we love our boats. But I just don't think that would have been, that all the precautions wouldn't have been taken. So it was unfortunate. There was, can't see how many people. There was quite a few people on the boat, and unfortunately 6 people died, which included mikelynch and his talented 18-year-old daughter, who was just an innocent in all of this. Now, so where the conspiracy comes in is it's all in the news. Big debate about the seaworthiness of the yacht and about people didn't do the right actions. For example, the the crew of the yacht and all that sort of thing, whether they should be out there or whatever. But mikelynch's partner in the fraud case, the one who was prosecuted as being almost equal to blame as mikelynch, was a man named Stephenchamberlain. And Stephenchamberlain, age 52, and so mikelynch was in his 50s as well. He died in hospital after being hit by a car the day before the super yacht, went down, killing those 6 people. So this is where the conspiracy comes in. Now, it would be interesting to look at the astrology and the astrology charts of both men. Disastrous because of the fraud, triumphant, and then utter disaster. But I actually don't believe in coincidences. And that's a key message from someone who's been wronged by the fraud. I just don't understand why the police are not looking into it. Perhaps because it's scattered across 2 countries. But there's just no way that these two men who were prosecuted for fraud, and whoever brought the fraud case, there would have been it was quite a big deal actually. People thought they'd been wrong to bring that fraud case and to, fight for so long to get these 2 UK businessmen over to the States to represent this fraud case. To be, show up and have this fraud trial. And so, the charges were dropped and they were acquitted and they got off and they were very, very happy. So for them to, the one man to be killed in a car accident, and then the next day the other man killed in a yachting accident, is just too much of a coincidence for me. I just don't believe in coincidences. And if it was going to happen, if there was coincidences, it might be like Stephenchamberlain might have died in a car crash in a year's time or something like that, if it was or even a month's time. But it's a message that he was killed the day before mikelynch. It is a message from someone who believes they were wronged. And of course, we're talking about, these were large corporations with lots and lots of, we're talking about billions of dollars of investment. And so that person obviously had enough money that they've paid for someone to perpetrate deaths, but to make them look like accidents. It's just too much of a coincidence. So there's my conspiracy for you. I don't think that the super yacht went down of its own accord. I think it was sabotaged. And I think Stephenchamberlain, his car crash was coordinated. Wake up, UK police. I know the Italian police aren't the most, they aren't the most onto it. So it's really up to the UK police, because they're talking about UK citizens. English police, Scotland Yard, really is up to them to draw the links and just say, hey, look, it's actually too much coincidence that these 2 men who supposedly got away with fraud died in freak accidents the day after each other. So anyway, that's the end of my conspiracy rant. As I mentioned to you, I will be time stamping these. So you won't have to listen to all of this if you jumped ahead. Okay, so let's get into the weekly tarot reading for all signs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down all the signs. Should have done this first, sorry. Because when I started my tarot channel, I did a reading for all signs, but I would often forget which sign I was up to. So let's get this done. Right, okay, let's get into it. Okay, Spirit, please give us a weekly message for Aries. So we're up to Aries. And I was really hoping that wouldn't happen so that this video wasn't super ultra long. But we have got the Queen of Cups, and these are in no particular order, so we will be reading them together as a reading. The Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Devil, Ace of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. So let's see if we can get these into frame, into shot. Look, you can see with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups that there's a offer coming in, and it's a offer of a substantial sum coming your way. And the Devil card is a card for Capricorn, but this is a reading for Aries. So the Devil card is about leaning into your power, using your energy and your life force. And it's saying that your efforts will determine your results. And it is a card of dealing with your anxiety and your addictions, and just being mindful of temptations. But it's time to face your fears. And then with the Queen of Cups as well. So I'm saying that this, with the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords, has been a major disappointment. Major disappointment. Something has come to an end. There was a heartbreak. There was a loss. Yeah, something came to an abrupt end with the Three of Swords. With this, and then so that led to some dissatisfaction, or the dissatisfaction came before the Three of Swords. But what we can see with the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups is that you are coming into your power finally this week. And there's going to be an offer coming forward, perhaps multiple offers. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it's this offer of a large sum. So perhaps it's that position you've been wanting. Could be to do with property sales. It could be anything you're selling. Perhaps you're in sales, and this is going to be a very, very good week. Perhaps if you're a person who only earns commission, and you've been really, really struggling, really doing it hard. You've been doing the work, and the sales haven't come through, and you've been surviving on next to nothing. This is saying that this week you are living into your power. All of that work that you've been doing is leading to this these offers coming in and the successful sales, this large lump sum money coming in. So yeah, it could be actually a large commission. Perhaps you're in the art world. Perhaps someone's commissioned a large piece of art from you. or anything like that, because this large sum of money is coming towards you. And with the Queen of Cups, you're going to be very happy and emotionally fulfilled, and you've remained above all this. Any of this, Three of Swords and Four of Cups, you've really remained above all of it. You haven't let it get you down, or the message is to not let let the disappointments get you down, to move on. Because the Queen of Cups is about represents happiness and pleasure and romance, and it tells you that your relationships are evolving and that you're on your way to success. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very successful week this week for your Aries people. I do know some Aries, I know plenty of Aries people actually. But if I'm just thinking about someone very close to me, she's had this particular situation where she was buying a home for herself, and she kept making offers and kept increasing the offer up to their asking price. I actually advised her not to do that, but I told her that they just wouldn't set. Once, if you make an offer, make sure it's a good offer, and then you might have a little bit of wiggle room, but never just keep increasing your offer, because people who sell will just think there's no limit to how much you can pay for your property. But anyway, I would see that the offer is going to come towards them, towards her, and that finally they will accept her offer. That's how I'm reading it. So that might be the message for you as well. Perhaps you've been trying to buy a particular property, one that was in your price range, that was just right for you, and then the sellers were being ridiculous. Perhaps they were being like the devil, just wanting $1 million for their home that was only worth a few $100,000. So everything's going to come for you this week. Everything's going to come towards you, and you're going to be receiving this lump sum, this commission, or it's going to feel like a lump sum. It's going to feel like a real a win for you this week. Okay, thank you, Aries. Now, as I'm making my way through the signs, and I'll just shuffle off camera because if any cards fall out, I haven't started Taurus yet. Just letting you know that I do private readings, so if you are interested in that, in a private reading, then please do contact me. The details about how to get in touch are in the description box. Okay, so I'm giving these cards a good shuffle off camera, because what I don't want is 12 identical readings. Okay, so now we're up to Taurus, and there's a flash of the Empress there for Taurus. Empress is about abundance and fertility. And there we are. Spirit has given us two cards, the World card and the Moon card. Two major arcana cards. The Moon card is, it's really funny because us astrologers are really into our moons, and we love them. We love the moon cycles. We can see it just happens all the time, the new moon cycle leading up to the full moon cycle, and then things end between the full moon and the new moon. But with tarot, the Moon card has a completely different connotation. Now, the tarot cards date back to hundreds, if not thousands of years, back into European history. Back well before there was any light at night other than candlelight, or indeed even before candles, firelight and that sort of thing. So people were at night, people were asleep, they were in bed, they were settled down for the night, doing things that didn't require light, like, you know, making babies, getting their rest, doing all sorts of spiritual things as well. Yeah, they were rest. So in the time of the tarot, when the tarot was devised, people who were lurking out by the moonlight were dishonest. Only really, really treacherous people were, out and about at night. And you might enjoy like programs such as Game of Thrones and House of the Dragons. And you might notice that they've always, when they're doing all their little dodgy, treacherous type of things, they've got their little, I don't know what you call it, the thing that you hold, torchlight, which is they've lit. And they're out and about at night, because only deceitful people were out at night. Only people doing things that they didn't want other people to notice. So when the moon card comes up in a tarot reading for you Taurians, it's telling you that there is some danger around you. There are some deceitful people around. So you need to trust your instincts. And people could be misrepresenting themselves. There's also, the moon card can indicate there's some miscommunication this week, so just be aware of that. And it might be might be telling you that you need to meditate and spend some time at home. But then we've got the World card. So the World is a very, very successful card. It's often seen as the best card in the deck. It says that the world is in your hands and that world domination is on its way to you this week. Great success. So it's the culmination of all your efforts and hard works and sacrifices which are leading to the highest reward and personal fulfillment. So I would say that perhaps you've got an online business or you've got an international business somehow. And you've been actually really working hard and you've probably actually sacrificed quite a lot. Entrepreneurs, when their businesses are successful, they do get a lot of rewards coming back to them. But people only see the success. They don't see the hard work and sacrifice. They don't see the months or years of time when they just invested everything they had into it, their energy and their money and their resources, getting no income back. So it is a job well done. Congratulations. You've done the hard work. And it also could mean that there's world travel on the way. It could be that these offers, that actually this world domination is about getting your product, or perhaps you're in the entertainment industry, perhaps you're being noticed by the people overseas, and offers are coming towards you. But it could just be your YouTube channel that's taking off. So world domination is on the cards for you today, Taurus. This week, actually. Okay, so we'll move on to Gemini. And as I was saying, if you are after personal readings, then I do offer them. So just head to the description box for more information about how you can get in touch with me, sorry. Okay, so I'm just giving these a really good shuffle. And the cards that are jumping out, I'm not going to take just yet, Gemini. Oh, wait. Okay, Spirit, please give us message for Gemini for the week. Gosh, okay. So we've got the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is is your person rushing towards you. I would see this as a love reading, Gemini. Perhaps you've got this you're asking about your love situation, your person, and I can tell you they're rushing towards you on their horse, knight in shining armor. And they're coming to you with the truth. They want to declare something. And with the King of Cups, they want to declare their love for you. The King of Cups is about a perfect relationship, secure. And then the Ten of Pentacles is definitely, that is the pinnacle card for relationships. It is the happy ever after, the marriage, the security, and things like that. Now, so for those of you who are not asking about your love life this week, it's saying that with the Knight of Swords, the events in your life are going to go into high speed and you should see a great deal of activity. And with the King of Cups, there's this perfect solution. This really card of success. It could even be a knight and a king coming to help you. But the King of Cups is a very, very good card. It represents emotional maturity. And it's saying that you are the teacher. You are the leader. And it's leading to your Ten of Pentacles, your ultimate abundance, your success, your security. So it's coming in. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a drink. Gemini, this is going to be a very successful week. And events are going to pick up. They're going to move into high speed. And so you can trust. This is what sometimes with the swords energy, there can be a bit of anxiety and worry. You can trust that this is the right thing for you when the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles come up into your reading. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Gemini. Good week for you. So as I was saying, as I've said to the other signs, if you are after a personal reading, then head to the description box to get more information about how you can get in contact. I do them through my Etsy store, Love and Abundance Tarot NZ. Can't remember the exact name actually, so you might need to go to the description box to find that out. But I'm there if you want to get in touch. Now I'm trying to give these a good shuffle because we're moving on to Cancer now. So Spirit, please give us a message for Cancer this week. And Spirit's telling me I haven't quite shuffled enough. So Cancer, did you enjoy the conspiracy theory? Cancers aren't really ones for conspiracy, but here we go. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Star card. And the Knight of Swords just turned up for Gemini. But I have been giving these cards a really good shuffle. And we've also got the Star card. So this is the same sort of thing. Same sort of message for Cancer. Your knight in shining armor is rushing towards you. And he or she, but usually a he, wants to declare. They want to speak the truth and they want to declare themselves, the truth. The truth, they want to declare the truth in this situation. And with the Star card, it's a wish come true. So in a love reading, your person is rushing towards you and they're going to be declaring exactly what it is you want. Whatever you've been wishing for, they are going to come towards you and declare that that's what has been on their heart as well. And this person is going to be rushing to the rescue. So I don't know whether you've felt like you've needed to be rescued. Maybe you've just been struggling, but they are going to rush in and rescue. Now, if you're not asking about love, it is telling you that events in your life are going to go into high speed and you should see a great deal of activity. Again, your skill and bravery and heroic action is coming towards you. Is being noticed this week, and you will be the star. So all this attention and spotlight is coming towards you. This the success is rushing in. So an example is if you're in the entertainment industry, and finally this success, it's kind of like overnight success, which you've been working on for a long time, is coming towards you, and you will be seen as a star, and suddenly everyone will be after you. Everyone will be wanting their piece of you. So whatever it is that you're releasing, I mean, you could be releasing a product in your business world, and everyone's after you. Everyone wants a piece of you. And you're the one with bright prospects ahead, and there's a period of success and good fortune. It's also telling you that you'll be reaching your highest potential this week. And again, it's a wish come true. So in business or career or anything to do with life, your wish is coming true this week, Cancer. So enjoy. Okay, I do offer personal readings, so head to the description box for more information about how you can get in touch. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to Leo, but beforehand I will shuffle these cards off camera to start with, so that we don't end up with 12 exact same readings. So Spirit, I am ignoring any cards that are jumping out until I'm ready to start Leo's reading. Okay. Spirit, please give us a card for Leo for the week. What message do you have in store? Okay, Spirit, message for Leo this week. Six of Cups. Finally, a one-card reading. I do know that there is a sort of a demand out there for short readings, so I do like to keep my reading short and sweet, but often Spirit has a different idea and we end up with these long readings. So the Six of Cups is a card of happiness and friendship. It is a card of old memories, so reminiscing. But it really is a card for happy reunions. So when I get this cup, I usually get this cup at the weekend when I'm catching up with my close friends and really having happy times. And it's also saying that if you're meeting people this week, it's telling you that these new acquaintances may feel like familiar old friends. So you may be making some really true friends this week. Some people you can trust and rely on. So I don't know whether you've moved to a new place recently. Sorry, I just had to have a drink there. Whether you're starting over or something, and you've been looking to forge some new networks, I can tell you that this week is going to be very successful for your the new friendships and support systems that you're looking for are going to come towards you this week. Now, it is a card, if you are asking about your ex coming back or an old flame, it's probably more applicable for old flames. For those people who, rather than those who have been in serious relationships and have ended, but for those people who have met people that they had a spark and connection with, who they might consider their ex, but nothing really got going. This person is coming back towards you this week. So it is the card for the lovelorn, the ones who just look back and desperately wish that their person that they were seeing only a few weeks ago or a few months ago, or perhaps even last week, is coming back. So there will be happy times this week. So Leo, have a great time. And it could be you're spending time with family, so enjoy this time with family this week. Okay, so moving on to Virgo, I will shuffle off camera to make sure we give these cards a really good shuffle before we start. And as I've been explaining to all the other signs, I do offer personal readings, so just head to the description box for more information about how to get in touch. So I was saying that I wasn't going to do this, but Virgo, let's get into your reading because Spirit has thrown up the cards. We have the Empress and the Ten of Cups, but there was the Four of Pentacles. Sitting beside this. So that's how we know that this is a money reading for you, Virgo. And Virgo is an earthy sign, so you will be in touch with your pentacles. Virgo is about being of service, so you probably are. So your pentacles, this is a money reading this week. And when the Four of Pentacles comes up, it's telling you that you do have enough, and that you've been planning for the future, and it's telling you that you do have enough. It's telling you to not cling too tightly to your material possessions, but to continue to plan for the future. But then we have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. This is ultimate success, ultimate. This is abundance. The money is coming towards you. You've got so much financial security, Virgo, coming towards you, this happiness. And you are the Empress. You are in control of everything. You have the power. You are in your power this week. And this Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups is just the ultimate happy outcome. It's a beautiful, beautiful card to show up. And it does represent marriage and family and a happy home life and unconditional love. Unconditional love. Before the Four of Pentacles came up, I would definitely have said someone was asking, you Virgos were asking about your love life. But with the Four of Pentacles, it's telling me that there's a definite yes. Whatever you've been asking for, whatever you've been planning towards is coming in. You are sitting on your throne. You have the power. You get to decide. And there's Venus there. Venus rules the Empress card. And Venus is all about, well, people know that Venus is associated with love, but it's also associated with money. So this money is coming in towards you. But it's happiness. It's this Ten of Cups energy. So this money and financial security that's coming towards you is more about, it's more than just, say, a lump sum from some sale or whatever. It's true happiness. Perhaps you're in the beauty industry. Perhaps there's some Venus-inspired or earthy, maybe you're in farming or agricultural thing. But whatever it is, your Ten of Cups is coming toward your ultimate happy ever after solution is coming towards you. Let's just take the agricultural industry. Perhaps you're getting this long-term position. I know that they are long-term positions when you take on farming. So whatever it is, whether you've got the farm offer of being a farmer, training to be one, farming, or if you're at the other end of the scale, which you probably are, where you're buying a farm or buying this agricultural thing which is going to pay off and provide for you and your family for the rest of your life. So it's a big week. Wow. And it is Virgo season. So the sun has entered Virgo. So Virgo, you are in your power this week. It's going to be a very, very, very good week for you. Okay, thank you, Virgo. Now, if you are after a personal reading, I do offer them. So just head to the description box for more information about how you can get in contact. Okay, let's give these cards a good shuffle before we get into Libra. So what I've said to Spirit is that before we get into your reading, Libra, I'm giving these cards a really good shuffle, and any cards that jump out are not meant for you just yet. Just so we don't get 12 identical readings. Okay, Libra. Spirit, please give Libra a card for the week. Just one card will do. There we go. King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very good card to come out. King of Cups represents love and happiness. It means that there's a secure relationship either coming your way or in your world. You're reaching new heights when the King of Cups comes out. You're respected and admired, and you're possibly a leader in your field. It is a card for teaching as well, but it's about abundance. And it could be, you could be seen as that your ships are coming in when the King of Cups comes in, because the perfect solution is on its way to you. So Libra, no need to stress or worry. I know you guys worry about balance and fairness. It's just saying that perfect solutions, the right thing for you is coming in this week. And it could be a lover, the stable King of Cups energy, an older man, or if you're looking for a woman, it's going to be a very, very mature woman coming towards you. But they are true, and there is love. There is love coming towards you this week, Libra. So thank you. As I've been telling the other signs, I do offer personal readings. Head to the description box for more information about how to get in touch. Okay, Scorpio, you're next. But before we get into your reading, I've been telling Spirit that I wasn't going to take the cards that popped out before I'd done a good shuffle, but I will take these two. We've got, so this is a weekly reading for Scorpio, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. This is telling us that you've got good news, good work news on the way, Scorpio. You've got a new offer, a new contract coming towards you. If you've been searching for a new role, or perhaps a role, perhaps you are unemployed, or whatever it is, I would say you've been toiling for a while. So whatever it is, you've been honing your skills. Perhaps you've been out of the workforce for a while, working on your own projects. Or perhaps you've just been working hard, doing the education and building your skills. But anyway, this offer contract is coming towards you with the Page of Cups. And it's going to be a very, very happy offer, one that you can trust, one that's going to make you very happy. So news and messages are on their way. So just make sure that you're keeping an eye out and that you don't miss these messages when they come in. Keep your phone charged. It could indicate that there are wedding announcements as well coming in. And it does represent a young man or a younger partner. So perhaps this offer or contract is coming from someone younger. It's not a Eight of Pentacles is more a card of tradition, Scorpio. But it could be that this new job offer job career that you've been seeking is within a younger company. Perhaps it's with a startup. Perhaps it's with some young people who have just blossomed. They've just forged ahead. I know we all know these. There are lots and lots of stories of 20-year-old entrepreneurs in their 20s, who gain great success very early on in their life. So I'd say you could trust this offer, Scorpio. It's a good offer, and it's coming towards you. Okay. So as I was saying, the other signs, I do offer personal readings. Just head to the description box if you want to get in touch. Okay, next up, Sagittarius. And before we start, I was going to give these cards a good shuffle, but Spirit has got one that's jumped out. And it's the High Priestess. So Sagittarius, the High Priestess has come out for you this week. High Priestess is a major arcana card, and it is one of the first cards. It is number 2. Number 2. So, before we get into it, Sagittarius, before I start rambling on about the High Priestess, it is an indication that if you're seeing 2, the number 2, or 1, or you're seeing these initials, B and J, or that's somehow in your world, just pay attention, because this is coming towards you. This is good fortune. This is meant for you. B, J, 2, or 1. So emotions are running high this week, Sagittarius. So it is time for you to use your intuition to work out the best way forward. When the High Priestess turns up, it's saying that the future is yet to be determined, but there is unlimited potential. But you may be required to have patience, and you may need to reflect on what's gone before. Just reflect on some of your perhaps your failures, or your things that weren't quite as successful as you'd hoped. Reflect on those, and the way forward will appear to you if you use your intuition. But you have unlimited potential. So really back yourself. If you have, this is a message for those who have been job hunting this week, or job hunting recently. It's telling you that you have unlimited potential, and that you definitely are the right person for this role. Sometimes, especially women, men are less so, we get a little bit hesitant to apply for jobs. What is typical scenario in all recruitment, every recruitment study, every recruitment person will tell you this. When women apply for jobs or roles or contracts or whatever it is, on the whole, they will look at the job description or the advertisement, and they will make sure they tick every single box before they will submit their application. Men will happily submit their application even if they tick none of the boxes. So this is telling you that you have unlimited potential. You can go for this role. If you don't think you have the experience that they're looking for, it doesn't matter. You have the potential to do this role and to do it well, so go for it. And especially if it's around, if it's a company or something to do with the letters B and J, or 2 or 1. So yeah, use your intuition and you have unlimited potential this week, Sagittarius. So have a good week. I do offer personal readings, so head to the description box for more information about how you can get in touch. Okay, Spirit, let's move on to Capricorn. Now let's give these a good shuffle before we get the reading for Capricorn this week. Wow, so we have the Empress card, 10 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Hangman, and we have the 9 of Swords. Wow, so Capricorn, you have been really, these sleepless nights, this waiting period, this holding period, the sleepless nights are over. There's no need to worry, as what's coming towards you is the 3 of Cups, the Empress, and the 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be celebrations. It's going to be massive celebrations, and it's about financial news and abundance coming towards you. Offers of fortune, inheritances, Empress, something to do with land, property. There's just ultimate celebrations on the cards for you this week, Capricorn. So look, Spirit is telling you that the stress and every sleepless nights were all for nothing. There has been a waiting period, time of patience. That was necessary. Things don't happen with a click of a finger. Things take time, and no one knows that more than Capricorns. Time is money, and sometimes we just have to wait. So let's read from my little book here. The 3 of Cups is a happy outcome, represents weddings, pregnancies, or birth. Represents reunions. It's a card for hospitality and entertainment industry. So we've been getting a lot this week about the entertainment industry. So I'm not sure if suddenly I'm reaching actors, out of work actors, or anyone, writers, producers, directors, cameraman, anyone involved in the entertainment industry. We seem to be getting a lot of information. So this is saying that this celebration, these offers are coming towards you, these happy outcomes. And it is about foundations with the Empress card. The Empress is number 3 in the major arcana. So it's very significant when she comes out. She does represent fertility and pregnancy, so we've now got 2 cards in your reading representing fertility and pregnancy. So if you are wanting to start a family, there are happy news on the way. And the 10 of Pentacles means is a card for ultimate, stable, secure romantic relationships and that are going to lead to a happy, stable family life. But the Empress also, she represents great success and abundance. I'm also seeing the angel numbers 333. We've got 2 3s in your reading. And we've also, you can see that it's been something you've been working towards, because we've got the 3s, the 2 3s, but we've also got the 7, 9 and 10. So it has been something you've been working on for quite some time. And then the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, everyone loves the 10 of Pentacles, especially Capricorns. 10 of Pentacles represents abundance, riches. It represents a new home or property. It is a card for inheritance, so wealth could be being passed down. It's also about marrying into affluent family or marrying an affluent person. But it's an ultimate card of happiness. You have established a lasting foundation of success. Freedom is on its way, financial freedom, and all the material comforts that you seek. And as I said before, it represents happy families. So well done, Capricorn. Have a great week. I do offer personal readings, so head to the About Me page for more information about how you can get in touch. Now, I should have been saying that I've really been enjoying all your comments. And I do like to hear from people and have them tell me where they're from. So a big shout out to my regular viewers. And I know my regular viewers are from New Zealand, obviously, because the way YouTube throws it out is that they will throw this video out to New Zealanders first. And then, of course, I have my American viewers, so thank you. I really appreciate you. And my Canadian viewers, love and support goes your way, Canada. And, of course, I have my Pakistan and my Indian viewers. I really send a lot of love. Love your countries. I love visiting. I haven't visited Pakistan, sorry, but I have visited India. Just a beautiful, beautiful place. And then I've had, just recently, I've had some viewers from Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, that was really, really exciting. So please tell me where you're from, and I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'm really happy that my videos are reaching the Caribbean. You know, we love our cricket. Here in New Zealand, we love our cricket. You guys over there, you love your cricket. So enjoy the cricket. But yeah, please feel free to comment and tell me where you're watching from. Okay, let's move on to Aquarius. A lot of detachment. Now, I have told Spirit that I was going to shuffle properly, but anyway, Spirit has other ideas. Right. Okay. Wow. Chariot. The Sun. 2 major arcana. And we haven't seen the Chariot or the Sun in any of the other readings, Aquarius. So this is success is on its way to you with the Chariot. You are the victor. And you are happy. You're happy about this outcome. And we've got the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Cups in the middle. So that means that you were, there was a little bit of dissatisfaction. You were a bit unhappy about the outcome of something. And often it might have been the outcome of a relationship. This could be a love reading. You were dissatisfied with the outcome. Perhaps it was a connection. Perhaps you went out on a few dates with this person. And you were hoping it was going to be the Chariot and the Sun for you. But it didn't quite happen that way. But with the 6 of Cups, it's telling you that this person is coming back into your world. Your person is coming back. There's a lot of happy, fun times on the way. It's a card for reunions. It's a card for happy families. It's a card for spending time with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends. So I definitely see, if you're asking about love, especially if you're asking about a particular person, this is coming towards you and you will be successful, and there's a lot of happiness. Uh-oh.